One of the amazing things about having a YouTube channel is the amount of free shit you get from companies that want their products promoted. So today, I'll show you more cool crap they sent, which none of them sponsored. They're just genuinely awesome products. Let's start with my favorite brand for this year, GravaStar. A few months ago, they sent me a mouse that looks like an alien made it. And a few days ago, they sent a speaker that looks like an alien, man. I don't know what else to say. I'm not exaggerating, but this is the coolest fucking thing I have received so far. I mean, look at it, man. The unboxing was super exciting too and pretty straightforward.
Oh my god, it's heavy.
The first thing I noticed aside from the premium build quality is that it's a fingerprint magnet. Opening it up sounds super cool too.
Bluetooth connected.
The RGB lights around it make it look even more badass with 3 color modes: solid, pulsing, and dynamic music mode. It has 6 RGB colors, but I think the red or orange looks menacingly perfect on this all-black finished Bluetooth speaker. The volume can be adjusted by lightly swiping on its head, which only works when something is playing on the speaker. It has a 20-watt dual speaker system that sounds great and is pretty loud. I can now listen to professional misogynists more clearly.
How can you have a wife if you're a faggot?
According to their website, it can last up to 15 hours and takes at least 4 hours to charge. It can also be paired with another Mars Pro speaker. Like their mouse, I expected the price to be a bit more expensive. That's one of the reasons I like this brand. They make uniquely designed tech items that are not priced outrageously. There are also different versions you can choose from, and if you know me, I'm a big fan of the Assassin's Creed games. That's enough glazing about GravaStar. Let's now check out another new keyboard. Because there are 2 of them. Epomaker reached out and asked if I wanted to review their keyboards, and I said yes. Send me the TH40. So today we have here the Epomaker P75 and EK98. TH40 was out of stock. As a guy who prefers pre-built keyboards, let me tell you why I think this is the best 75% keyboard out there, and the flaw that may be a deal breaker for some. First of all, the build quality is insane. It has a full CNC aluminum case, which makes it a heavy boy, coming at 1.65 kilograms. I like the logo engraving at the bottom too. Is that what you call it? Although it kinda sucks that you're stuck with one height since it has no adjustable stands or whatever, but it's fine. I'm sure you've noticed it already, it has a freaking metal knob, dude. The cherry profile double shot PBT keycaps are so addictive to type on too. I don't know what switch I'm using though, but there are 3 to choose from and it's hot swappable too. I noticed it was more responsive in video games compared to my Skyloom keyboard, probably because of the end key rollover feature or whatever. It also has 3 connectivity modes to choose from, but they could have labeled the modes, couldn't they? I can see this as my main keyboard for a very long time and it's surprisingly affordable too. But the one flaw for me is, are you ready? The software. I don't mind honestly since I don't really change anything aside from the lights. The software couldn't recognize my device, but I was able to change the colors and effects through a link on their website, which takes forever to load by the way. And I can't modify the knob as the play and pause button, which kinda sucks. None of their 3 softwares can recognize the P75, but it recognized the EK98 with ease. The fuck? Epomaker, if you're watching, please explain this in the comment section. Thanks. Anyways, let's check out the second keyboard. My first impression is that it's super light and plasticky, but it doesn't scream cheap either. I like the fonts on the keycaps more on the P75, and I always said I'm not a huge fan of 100% keyboards. I kinda like the RGB on this keyboard more though. It's also super satisfying to type on and it sounds and feels a bit like the P75. Take a listen. Unlike the P75, this has a kickstand with 2 height options, and on the right side is where you can find a dongle compartment that isn't magnetic like the one on the P75. I hope they labeled the dongles too, since you can switch it up accidentally. I mean, they look strikingly similar, man. You can find the switch for the 3 connectivity modes on the right side, which does a cool boot up light animation feature sometimes. Both keyboards come with pre-lubed switches and plate-mounted stabilizers with hot swappable switches and south-facing LEDs. Sheesh. Both keyboards come with the same cable and keycap pullers with 3 extra switches too, with the P75 having extra white caps. This is not bad for 82 American dollars considering all the cool features it has. Although the die-sub PBT keycaps looks kinda meh. But this is where another cool tech product will come in and fix the issue, or the keycaps. So let me introduce you to Keytalk's Smile turned to 90s Cherry Profile PBT keycaps. Its design draws inspiration from the film cameras of the 1990s, and it comes with a free camera resin keycap that kinda looks like the old Instagram logo, or a Polaroid, whatever. It was originally slapped on the P75, but according to Instagram, the stock keycaps look better. So after wasting time removing keycaps from one keyboard to another, I finally decided to just put these keycaps on the EK98, which I think is a good idea, and I think Instagram agrees. I love the look of these keycaps on this keyboard, and I think it's very creative and unique. It matches the color of the case as well. What do you think? Lastly, here's something to help you clean out your keyboards and pretty much anything dusty on your desk, which I always keep in handy. Nitecore sent me their CW20 and BB Nano with some extra kits, but let's focus on the CW20 first, which I mostly use for blowing out dust and hair from my desk. This item can blow up to 150 km/h max wind speed, which you can control the strength via this dial at the back. I like the black and yellow design, and the build is mostly metal, which gives it a premium feel. There's also a screw hole at the bottom for some reason. It came with 2 nozzle attachments, a charging cable, a lanyard, and a storage case, which takes a while to figure out how to fit all of these inside. I prefer to use this on my desk, so I mostly leave it at home. Because of that, I use the case to house the more compact and flexible BB Nano, along with the cleaning kit that I prefer to bring. Specifically the extension vacuum kit and one of the brushes from the enhanced cleaning kit. It's perfect for removing dust from my laptop since it gets dirty every few minutes for some reason. It doesn't blow as hard as the CW20, but it's enough to get the job done. Don't expect a strong suck from the vacuum since it's just a tiny item, bro, but it works. If I were to choose between the two, I would go with the BB Nano for its compact shape and extension kits that are super handy. Plus, it's more affordable too. These products are marketed as camera cleaning gear, but you can use them on whatever gadget you have. There you go, more desk accessories you could waste your money on. Let me know in the comments which item you like the best, and maybe Santa will send it to you on Christmas. Thanks for watching, subscribe, I guess.